Every morning offers a quiet opportunity. Just a few minutes that can shape how the entire day unfolds and, more importantly, how the years ahead will feel. Those first 5 minutes after waking up are not just a routine. They're a window into better balance, stronger muscles, sharper memory, and a healthier heart. This isn't about complex routines or drastic changes. It's about simple, intentional steps that awaken the body and mind in a way that supports long-term health and independence. Many are unaware that what happens immediately upon waking can either support aging gracefully or accelerate decline. But for those who embrace these gentle practices, there's the possibility of waking up each day feeling younger, steadier, and more energized than the day before. Consider the case of someone in their late 60s, dealing with constant fatigue, aching joints, and the fear that physical decline was inevitable. For a long time, it seemed like nothing could change that trajectory, until a neighbor shared something surprisingly simple. Not a pill or a prescription, but a 5-minute series of morning habits that changed everything. The impact was almost unbelievable. Energy returned, blood pressure improved, joint pain eased, and even the cardiologist noted the difference. Not after years, within months. What began as a skeptical experiment became a new way of living. And it all started with what the body receives and how it moves in those first few quiet minutes after waking. The very first step is hydration. While sleeping, the body loses a substantial amount of water, close to half a liter, just through breathing and perspiration. That quiet loss builds up, and by morning the blood is thicker, the heart works harder, and circulation is sluggish. This is precisely why heart attacks and strokes occur most frequently in the early morning hours, especially among those over 65. A simple habit, drinking about 480 milliliters or 16 ounces of room temperature water immediately upon waking, can change that. Add a quarter of a lemon, and the benefits expand further. The lemon adds potassium, vitamin C, and natural electrolytes that support blood vessel health and reduce inflammation. Cold water should be avoided, as it can cause blood vessels to constrict, slowing the very circulation that needs to ramp up. But room temperature water with lemon gently wakes up the cardiovascular system, hydrates the cells, and provides a foundational start that sets the tone for better health throughout the day. And yet, hydration alone isn't enough. After hours of lying down, blood tends to pool in the lower parts of the body, especially the legs. This can cause lightheadedness upon standing, poor balance, and in some cases, even clot formation. The best way to counteract this is with a brief, gentle movement sequence done right after getting out of bed. Just 60 seconds is all it takes. Start by standing with feet shoulder width apart. Raise both arms overhead while taking a deep breath in through the nose. Lower them while exhaling softly through the mouth. Roll the shoulders backward 5 times, then forward 5 times. Follow this with 10 slow heel raises, lifting the heels, then slowly lowering them back down. This movement sequence reawakens the blood flow, sends oxygen to the brain, and signals the body that it's time to begin the day. It may seem small, but repeated daily, this minute-long habit can improve alertness, circulation, and even lower stroke risk without any medication. Once the body is hydrated and the blood is flowing, the next step is to feed the muscles, especially for older adults. Many are unaware that the body begins to break down muscle tissue for energy if protein isn't consumed soon after waking. This process becomes even more pronounced with age, leading to gradual loss of strength, balance, and independence. Research shows that providing the body with 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein within 30 minutes of waking can significantly reduce muscle loss. Options can be as simple as a protein shake, Greek yogurt with added protein, several egg whites with 1 whole egg, or a plant-based alternative like pea or rice protein. What matters most is not just the type of protein, but the timing. Starting the day with protein helps protect muscle mass, supports immune function, and improves mobility over time. It can also reduce joint pain and enhance cardiovascular and cognitive performance. This habit, repeated each morning, plays a powerful role in maintaining independence and vitality. After nourishing the muscles, the next focus should be on mobility. Sleep may bring rest to the mind, but it also brings stiffness to the body. The fluid that cushions and lubricates the joints thickens overnight. Moving suddenly without warming up can lead to strains, pain, or even serious injury, especially when joints are stiff or balance is uncertain. A gentle 90-second mobility sequence can prevent this. Start with slow neck rotations, then shoulder rolls, followed by gentle torso twists and forward bends. Loosen the hips with a few side leg swings and gently rotate the ankles and wrists. These movements warm up the joints, spread synovial fluid evenly, and reduce friction so that the first steps of the day are smooth and stable. Orthopedic specialists agree that these few moments of attention each morning can prevent injuries and improve daily range of motion. All of these steps, hydration, circulation activation, protein intake, and joint mobility, are not just separate habits. Together, they form a powerful foundation for longevity. They support heart health, preserve muscle strength, reduce the risk of falls, and sharpen mental clarity. Aging does not have to mean decline. With the right actions, it can be a time of strength, energy, and continued independence. These first 5 minutes each morning can be a daily renewal, a time to reclaim control over the aging process, gently and naturally. There's something extraordinary about knowing that such small choices made before the world even fully wakes up, can determine whether the years ahead are lived with resilience or regret. For anyone seeking to feel stronger, move more freely, and remain mentally sharp well into later years, it starts here. Quietly, simply, powerfully. Just 5 minutes each morning can add years of vitality to life, and life to those years.